Hey everybody, it's Michael from Replica Airguns. Got some BB pistols for you from Daisy. We have the Powerline 5501 with the chrome frame, sort of a stainless frame. And then we have the Powerline 5502 tactical version, has the sight rail, mock suppressor, right? A little bit longer internal barrel, and it's the 5502. Okay, both same frame, both same slide, both internal mechanics the same, other than the longer barrel. The reason why the 5502 has a longer barrel is because the mock suppressor kind of hides it, right? So typically, or theoretically, I should be able to get a little bit more FPS out of the 5502, and that's what we're going to find out today. I don't know about accuracy. I'm just going to use open sights on both, so that's a fair test. Don't know if accuracy will be better on one or the other, but we'll find out. And check out my tabletop videos for both of these guns. I have done tabletop videos for both, so check them out. I might even have done a shooting video for the 5501 way back, but it's been a while. So let's get right to it. Got the chronograph set up. We're going to put basically 5 rounds through the Chrony. We'll start with the 5501. Brand new CO2 using RWS 5.1 grain steel BBs, zinc coated. We're going to get back there a little bit, see if that works a little bit better for me. And we should be good to go. First round. Error. Error. Not working. Try just a little fixity here. Okay, I'm doing everything I can. I've got this thing in with the lights on. I've got it in the shade. Nothing. I'm giving these Chronies every opportunity to work for me. I've got the lighting set up for them. I've got all that going on, but they refuse. Hey, 371.9. 2, 371.3. Nothing. 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 3. 363.4. 4. 360.7. 4. 4. And that's it. Okay. We did get 4 readings out of 15 shots. Whatever. I don't know what I can tell you guys. We are going to give the longer 5502 a chance here. Hopefully I can at least get, 3 or 4 shots to register, so we can compare. 1, yay, 434.3. It's quieter, 427.6. 426.9. 429.6. That's, like, you just don't know. 5 readings out of 5, 417.4. Okay, so what I can tell you is, shooting the 2, obviously the 5502's got more power. We just saw that now. It's up in the 400s. The 5501's sort of in the 350s, right there. So this has got about 50 FPS faster. It also seems to be quieter. Maybe the longer barrel, maybe this mock suppressor, just sort of, I don't know, just makes it a little quieter because it sort of dampens it as it comes out a bit, but it's definitely quieter. You probably can't hear it on camera because the microphones kind of compress the audio. But I can tell you in person, it's definitely a quieter pistol with more power. All right, let's head back 30 feet, see how the accuracy compares between the 5501 and the 5502. All right, we're all set up. 30 feet back, semi-rested position. Got my 5501, 5502 power lines from Daisy. We'll start again with the 5501. Again, not quite as fast, but that shouldn't affect accuracy in my books. Hopefully. Well, we'll find out. Okay, so we're going to put 10 rounds in, switch the targets up. We'll check it before we switch it. Well, we'll have to check it to switch the targets up. And then we'll shoot the other gun afterwards. All right, here we go. Okay, let's take a quick look. All right, a little bit of spray and pray. Got one on the bullseye. I mean, they're actually not bad in terms of centered. They just kind of went all over the place. This is like a 5, yeah, at least a 5-inch grouping, top to bottom, left to right. So not exceptional by any means. We'll see if the 5502 can perform a little better, maybe. Uh-oh. All right, we're back. 5502. And I know it doesn't look like it, but I can see right through the sight rail, so I can see the target. And we're, you know, to be a fair comparison, we're going to use open sights on both guns. All right, let's take a look. Looks better, doesn't it? So, I don't know, definitely a much tighter grouping. You know, this gun is newer. I bought the 5501 a good 4 years ago. So maybe there's been some slight changes internally. Maybe the longer barrel is just, you know, works a little better. Maybe it's a slightly different diameter. Maybe it fits the BBs a little better. Hard to say. Generally speaking, longer barrels aren't necessarily going to give you better accuracy. What gives you better accuracy when you have a longer barrel is the fact that your sights are further apart, but the sights are in the same location on these guns, so that shouldn't matter too much. The sights do have a lot of, there's a lot of room between the rear sight. Like the gap is almost too big in my opinion, so there's a lot of slop. You have to kind of really center that center one. So there's a lot of possibility for human error. The fact that I shot this gun second and kind of was getting used to the trigger the second time around could tighten the group up, but not that much. I think that this gun is just shooting better for whatever reason. It shoots faster, so hotter by about 50 FPS. It shoots a tighter grouping, really well centered. Got a little to the right there, but still pretty well centered, you know, up and down, left and right in my books. These shots here, 2 or 3 shots came out. Other than that, it would be about a 1.5 to 2 inch grouping. And this one's quieter for whatever reason. Maybe the shrouding, the longer barrel just quietens it up a bit, but it's definitely noticeably quieter. Alright, thanks for watching another Replica Airguns video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Check out my tabletop review for this pistol. Also check it out in our Canada Replica Airguns store where we sell it at replicaairguns.ca. We also have our Canada and US online stores where we sell air guns, BB guns, pellet guns, airsoft guns, blank guns, knives, and other accessories. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.